Here
Are you
we
gonna
are
start?
again, I guess. Well, it is 1:21 in the afternoon, January 10, 2025, and we are so happy to tell you that our power is back.
Finally, guys, man, it was quite an awakening
Yeah.
situation.
And all at the same time, we just really pray and hope that along with our power coming back on, that it's a good sign that the wildfires will be gone soon.
Yeah.
And, let's all keep praying for the families who are affected by the massive fires. My goodness, it's really devastating. It really sucks and everything that we didn't have power. Like, we had a power outage for like what? Like 3 days, 2 nights. But just like what we were telling the boys, our kids, yesterday, last night, that it's better, like we power through without any power for as long as it means that, people are really working really hard to make sure that when that happens, that the power will be back, that nobody else will be affected
Yeah.
more so with what's happening right now.
Yeah, because I think there were like literally thousands of houses lost.
Yeah.
So who knows what the real damage is, but it's got to be billions of dollars.
Yeah. It's really terrible what happened to, those families' houses. And I'm sure you guys have seen those videos. My family in the Philippines actually sent me a message. They're all worrying because they've seen how terrible the wildfires affected the families, and they were like thinking, oh my goodness, are you anywhere close there? So when we got up this morning, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. That's when we realized that the power is back on, and the kids were really happy about it. Pros and cons. Pros and cons.
Let's start with the cons first, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cons are it sucks.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
So do you want to talk about how we dealt with it? Yeah.
Well, me growing up, born and raised in the Philippines, it's not really a big shocker, but since I've been living here in the US, in California for 18 years, I got used to not having any brownouts. That's how we call it in the Philippines. Like when there's like a power.
They don't call it blackouts there? Is it just brownouts? What's the difference of brown and blackouts?
I don't know. Maybe because maybe people like me are brown.
I don't think that's what it means.
But
I
joking
hope that's
aside,
not what it means.
no, but it like for the Filipino people who are watching this video, I'm sure you guys know that what I'm telling is the truth. At least in Bukidnon, Philippines, that's how we call it, brownout.
Yeah.
So
for me, it'd be whiteout.
corny. Corny na joke niya. But yeah, when we had the power outage, of course, it was really devastating. We did mention a few times that both of us are now working from home. So it's very essential for us to have internet connection. That's the thing. The very first day of the power outage here, it was actually bearable because at least our phone internet connection works. So then...
Kind of.
Yeah. But then it got worse on the second day. Like to the point that nothing works. So
Yeah, I have an explanation for that too. Basically, I called to get like a hotspot, maybe like an upgraded hotspot so we could have more internet. But it turns out that we still had high-speed internet on our phone. And it's just that there was a bottleneck of all the people trying to get access within our area. So that's why it was so slow.
So yesterday we posted some videos about the situation. We had to drive to like we will be like sitting at a Starbucks parking lot just so we can get some connection, and that way he was able to do some work on his laptop, and I'm able to edit some videos from my phone, and I did my best to to get back to our followers who are, like liking and commenting on our videos, but I can only do so much with the little time that we have sitting at a parking lot. So we're gonna try to catch up on everything, but
yeah,
we were talking about the pros and cons. Okay, so the cons, the kids were bored, but then we're gonna go to the pro of that one. So the cons are the kids were bored because obviously they couldn't, mess around with their PC, with their VR, with their phones,
their
and
devices,
with the iPad. What else are the cons? It sucks when it's nighttime because, we do have emergency light, but then just remind me of the cons. We eventually got a generator and we've been wanting to get one anyways. So when that happened and we were informed that supposedly the power will be back on the 12th, which was a miracle because today's only the 10th, but the power is now back on. When we realized that it would be all the way till Sunday, that's when we thought, this is the perfect time for us to get a generator.
Right.
And then one of the cons is that when we got the generator, it doesn't power. It's not enough for the dryer to power it.
Yeah, everything else is fine, but just the dryer for some reason.
So that content that we posted that we went to the laundromat yesterday, that's why. Okay, let's focus on the cons because we're at like close to 7 minutes now.
Oh yeah, also real quick, I had to get a laptop so I could work. Yeah, that's another con. But we got to move on to the pros.
Okay, so
you want to start?
Okay, so the pros. The kids, we've mentioned this before to the true followers of clingcatch. You guys have heard us talk about like our kids are very into drawing. Mm-hmm. So, with the generator powering our light, even at night, they were actually more into like drawing. They were even doing like a competition kind of thing. So that's a good thing. And, we ourselves find ourselves talking more.
Yeah. We got to connect differently than
because
us
there's
just like talking to each other while we're looking at our phones.
Well, because we do work on our devices, but it gave us a reason to, put down our devices and just, hang out for real.
Yeah, less
distraction.
The term is less fubbing. You know what fubbing is?
I don't know what
fubbing
is
when like someone's trying to get your attention. You're looking at your phone. You're like,
Okay, word of the day, fubbing. Okay, and then pros. I realize it's something that we know already, that you don't really realize what you have until it's gone.
Right.
And I know that for a fact because just like what I said earlier, I was born and raised in the Philippines, so this is not like a new thing for me. But being here in the US for almost 2 decades, I get to realize that another thing that we realize is that we need to be more prepared just in case something like this happens, so we're not like scrambling around.
Right. I would say the worst part was the not being able to get as much work done.
Yeah, exactly.
With what we had.
Yeah.
Driving back and forth to Starbucks.
Well.
Oh wait, we already talked about that. I don't know why. I thought we were talking about the pros.
Well, we're just glad that we are able to do this again. Record some videos from our phone, and we're just glad to be back. And thank you for everyone who reached out to us, who checked up on us. We do appreciate you guys, and we hope to post a lot more videes from here on out.
And make sure you guys remember to have that human connection, because I think that's what we learned out of this, because that's what
the devices are just a distraction. But let's all learn to appreciate each other's human presence. But we'll see you guys later.
See you on the next video. See you next time. Bye.